come on a 5, I'm all the boss. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should have had a Jordan by now. They on that. I'm the white guy.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ripped on a line. Carroll makes the catch, and there's one gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Tyrone Taylor.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Juan Soto now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Del Castillo down to first with it. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Batting third, the first
2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. That's through there for a strike. Alonso launched a homer in his most recent game. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mets go down quickly, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in the desert, and our pitcher in this game, Kodai Senga.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. And that drops in for a strike. Senga was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Geraldo Perdomo in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. On the ground, Lindor. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Ketel Marte.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they take a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Ketel Marte, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Diamondbacks down quickly. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon
Nimmo batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Marte throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Jesse Winker.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Naylor. That's the third out. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, our man, Daryl Parker, DP. At home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
This is Corbin Carroll. Senga, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Got him swinging.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late.
Jeff McNeil.
Pfaadt back to work. That one fouled off. Up the middle, Perdomo throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Lindor retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is out of play. Soto at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that is downstairs. And 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
2 strikes.
Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And the batter now, Jake McCarthy. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Nimmo. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And there's a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Perdomo tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And it's fouled away.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Carroll hustling after it, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's down and away. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he takes a strike. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. First offering, and it just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That misses. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there. Perdomo leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now it's Josh Naylor, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a pop-up. Alonso makes the play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jeff McNeil stands in. Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Taylor, 31 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Double play ball to second. Over to Perdomo. Out. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one.
Lindor.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And time call prior to the 0-1. In the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adrian Del Castillo. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 down. Randall Grichuk digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all time. Right up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Gurriel gets a piece. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now the lineup turns over with one away. So the lineup flips over. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Up the middle, McNeil. Oh, a great flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Peraldo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo clips the corner. It's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Gets under and pops it up. Lindor. And the inning is over. D-backs at a pair on the homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Alonso.
Pfaadt back to work. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Line drive. Marte. There's one out, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs. Foul ball. Out to short. Perdomo sends it across to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here in the desert, where we go bottom 6. Here's Kodai
Marte.
Inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouled off. He was late. 1-2 here. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Up next,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And that one clips the corner. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment and get back on track. His team needs him.
Naylor in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
A little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 1 for 2.
Alvarez.
And that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter,
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Joe Mantiply up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Martinez warming up as well. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And Now here's Jeff McNeil. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bottom of the seventh, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And there's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Senga ready to fire now. Out towards right center field. Soto makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Adrian.
And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch misses.
1-0.
All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. Lindor slings to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk now. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And that'll do it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second, and he's out at first. He can't get back.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time, he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the 0-1. Base hit center field.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Pickoff move to first. Tag and they got him. Lindor picked off.
But when you're the go-ahead run over there at first base, you've got to be extra careful and make sure that you don't get picked off, make sure that you don't get doubled off on a line drive. But right there, maybe just had a mental lapse.
That one
Count
missed.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Good piece of hitting,
Heath.
going the other way with that
Alonso.
pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Pete Alonso now at the plate. 1 for 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
He was
Up next
all
to the net,
over that
the
one.
left fielder,
I really
Brandon.
like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. In the air, center field. McCarthy brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
55.
8th. Ryan Stanek.
Ryan Stanek.
And it's Lourdes
Leading
Gurriel
up for the
Jr.
Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
That to right. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake.
Here's the Diamondbacks
McCarthy.
leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's inside.
That's inside.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And fouled off. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys
batter,
throwing in the
number 2.
upper 90s,
Shortstop,
and you see the
Tim
velocity
Aldo.
on that one. Just tough to catch up to.
Aldo.
I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Stanek, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jordan Lawler.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
The other way, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains 2-2. So coming into the game
This
now
game
on defense,
defensively for the
Jordan
Diamondbacks.
Lawler. He's in at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
So
Number
they turn to
10,
their closer, Kevin Ginkel.
Jordan Lawler. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 37, Kevin Ginkel.
Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one.
Vientos.
Ground ball nailer. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Francisco Alvarez. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. so he blasts one out the other way. His 9th homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit, Jesse Winker. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jordan Montgomery up and loosening in the pen. Nelson getting loose as well. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. And Winker is set down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. On the ground to third, Suarez. They get the force, and that is that. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Suarez in the box now, takes strike 1. Just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And this is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Naylor in the box now, takes strike 1. That's a slider for a strike. got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Now a chance for Corbin Carroll. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
This could end it. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.